Did you know that 80% of sonographers experience health hazard known as MSI? What is MSI? Musculoskeletal injuries that result from minuscule cumulative trauma to the human tissues. Let's see what factors contribute to MSI. Improper body mechanic, procedure duration, inappropriate force, and repetition of the same type of study for a long period of time. The most common sites of injuries are the neck, back, hips, shoulder, wrist, hands, fingers, and feet. Here's a scenario where a 25-year-old patient came in for abdominal scan due to recent pain in the area. Try to notice the inappropriate actions the sonographer is performing that can lead to MSI. Here the sonographer is overextending her arm and twisting at the waist. The chair is positioned way too low, which can cause bending of the wrist while scanning. Now let's watch how the sonographer corrected herself. Notice that the sonographer has changed the machine orientation to better accommodate herself for the exam. She has also asked the patient to move towards her so that she won't have to reach too far. Remember to put your wrist in neutral position. Rest your arm on the patient to reduce any extra weight on your shoulders with your patient's permission first. Stand with weight evenly distributed within your legs and decrease your hand grip pressure on the transducer. Let's do some stretches and exercises to reduce any future MSI injuries. Here I'm doing the overhead reach where I extend both my arms over my head. This will stretch out my shoulders and back muscles. Next we have the thumbs back reach, where I position my palms facing up, rotating them towards my back. This will stretch the muscles in my hands, wrists, and forearms. For the pelvic tilt, lie on your back with your knees bent. Flatten your back against the floor by tightening your abdominal muscles, and bend your pelvis up slightly. Hold for 10 seconds and repeat. This will stretch and strengthen your lower back. And finally, I'm doing the head to shoulder reach. I'm simply extending my neck to one side of my shoulder and doing the same to the other side. This will stretch out the neck muscles. It's also important to take deep breaths in and out to relieve any tension or stress you might accumulate throughout the day. After a long day, treat yourself to a massage. Ask your colleague, friend, or family member to give you a massage to relieve any muscle tension you might have accumulated throughout the day. And do the same to your friend or coworker as well.
Let's practice some strengthening exercise like the one listed below. Okay, so we're going to start off with the standing bicep curls. Stand with your feet placed over the middle of the band. Grab a handle in each hand, starting with the arm down at your side. With palm facing in front of you, pull your arms toward the shoulder by bending at the elbow until you get a good bicep contraction. Slowly lower the back down and go for a total of 12 to 15 curls. This will work out your arm muscle as well as your shoulder. Next, the shoulder extension will require you to anchor the band to a solid object like a chair or a pole. Stand holding the band in both hands and arm in front of the body. Pull arm backward and hold for 3 seconds and slowly relax. Start with 5 and then work up to 30 repetitions, 1 time per day. This will work out your arm and shoulder muscle. And lastly, we will show you how to do a shoulder external rotation. Here I'm using a small portion of the same elastic band. There are small elastic bands you can practice with as well. Grasp the band in both hands and rotate arms outward. Keeping the elbow bent, hold for 3 seconds and slowly relax. Start with 5 and then work up to 30 repetitions, 1 time per day. This exercise will also work out your forearm, upper arm, and shoulder muscle. We hope after watching our videos you get a better understanding of the different types of exercise you can do to prevent work-related injuries. For more exercise, you can visit soundergonomic.com. Thank you, and remember, prevention is the key to a safe career.